Time for the main event!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below, make sure that notification bell so you miss out any future videos. So 2K dropped a random patch / hotfix for WWE 2K26. We're going to take a look at that today. We also got our first look at Tory Wilson and her entrance. That's freaking awesome. I'm a little mixed on how she looks, but I'm super happy she's back. We're going to go take a guess at when the next Ringside Pass will officially drop, like the exact day and everything for next month. And we got another announcement for our next patch pre-Ringside Pass Season 3, which I have certain feelings on how they're doing this pre-patch announcement thing. We'll talk about that too. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the news and discuss. Alright, here we are over on the 2K patch page, and I hope you like the new setup. I'm testing things out, trying to make the channel better. If you got any suggestions, sound off in the comments below. Anyway, so, patch notes 1.11. It says, we have a hotfix, patch 1.11, going out today to address stability issues when entering MyRise on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Steam. Our next planned patch in advance of Ringside Pass Season 3 is currently in progress. So first things first, no Switch 2 version patch. That sucks. Maybe there's that issue isn't on the Switch 2. I haven't played it enough. I mainly play on the PlayStation 5. And then this thing's announcing the next patch. For this kind of stuff, I feel like they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot with this, because pre-announcing a patch is just setting yourselves up for more hatred, more negativity towards the game, because if certain things don't get fixed that people have been asking for, like the obvious one from What's the Status, the face morphing, even after this patch. It's the first thing he posted, like as I was making this video. It's still not fixed. Like in the Creator Wrestler. And what I'm talking about is the face morphing that we went over in the last patch that said got fixed. Still not fixed. It's crazy to me that they can't figure out how to fix that. That's like one of the most basic things that has been in every single game is morphing the face. I have no words for that. That's crazy to me. It must be really freaking broken and they can't figure out how to fix it. So I did load up the game before I checked out this, or before I made the video. All my Creator Wrestlers and everything are fine. Nothing's been destroyed or moved. My Creator Championship is fine. I didn't check the arena yet, but the game's playing in the background as I'm making this video because I just want to make sure after last year when they had that one patch and it totally destroyed my two main wrestlers. I had to reapply their face paint, their body paint, their clothes, a lot of stuff. It just screwed up the whole thing, and that ultimately made me stop creating wrestlers last year. I played the game all year, but I hardly made anybody last year. I've made almost 30 wrestlers now. We're getting closer and closer to my universe show. Now, every patch I hear about, like this pre-announced patch, gets me a little like worried that, oh, I'll make all this stuff, I'll get my universe set up, I'll get the championships, everything will be perfect, and then they'll release a patch and it'll screw it all up. It happens every single year, and that's why I'm taking so long this year to get the universe mode up. So I want to do it this year. I mean, the whole reason this channel exists was for this universe show, and I still haven't done it. I talk about it every year, but every year I get freaked out because if I spend my entire month making it, setting it up, getting it all perfect, and then they just release a random patch that destroys it all, I'm afraid I'll never touch the game again, and I don't want to say quit the channel, but the content would definitely never be about the universe mode ever. So anyway, that being said, let's go check out the Tory Wilson entrance, and then we'll go take a look at when I think the next Ringside Pass will drop. Once again, sadly, I can't play the music due to copyright claims and copyright issues. I'm not on their nice list. Right off the bat, the gear choice they picked is... but her face looks really good. Her hair is okay. I feel like when it comes to hair, especially the women hair, I think they need new tech to make it look better and nicer. Like, there's some good hairstyles in the Creator Wrestler, but for the most part, I feel like they need new technology for the hair physics. Like, I don't know if they'd have to switch to Unreal Engine 5. Oh my god, can you imagine if they did that? They'd totally break the whole game. You see what it does to all these other games. I don't know. I don't know what they do. Like, other than trying to switch engines or just totally toss out how they do hair. Whoever made the hair for Star Fox Adventures back on the GameCube Like the way it looked on the GameCube back then was amazing. Imagine that technology today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up Star Fox Adventures. Back then on the GameCube, the Star Fox had like fur, and it looked amazing. Like imagine if they could use that technology for hair. That'd be freaking awesome. Anyway, other than the hair and the boring, I'll just say boring gear choice, I think it's awesome that she's back. And she did have the theme song of "Everybody Wants Me." You know, if you know, you know. Plus, you can just go check it out on X. I'll leave a description down in the comments down below, or a link, if you will. Anyway, now let's go look at the rest of the pack and when I think it will drop. Here we are over on the SmackDown Hotel. Shoutouts to them because they always have all this information ready to go. It's like as soon as it drops, it's almost like they have a man on the inside. Anyway, with that being said, it says release date June 2026. It's going to be $9.99, and as we've talked about before, just in case you forgot, it's Brian Pillman, La Parka, Matt Cardona, and of course the lovely Tory Wilson, which we just got to see her entrance of. And ring gear choice, not my favorite, but I'm just super happy she's back because hopefully all the creators and community creations people can make her look awesome. Anyway, that being said, when will this drop? What day? I was looking at the calendar, and the 10th and the 17th are the first 2 Wednesdays, since they usually release DLC on Wednesdays, and it's been over a month. I would say they're probably going to do it on the 10th. That way it's like right in the beginning of the month. People have stuff to play and enjoy and all that kind of stuff, which leads me to believe that the next patch might not be till next week or the week after, because we got quite a while until this releases, and I feel like the only way they're keeping the game in the conversation is by announcing these patches. Because if I was a developer, I wouldn't pre-announce a patch unless the game was totally and utterly unplayable. There are a lot of broken things, but you can still play the game pretty decently, so it's not a complete wash, if you will. So there you have it. There's the news for today. The Ringside Season Pass 3 has me really excited for, obviously, Tory Wilson and Matt Cardona, basically the whole pack. I'm mostly more of this pack. I would say the best character for me personally would probably be Matt and Torrie tied, because Zack Ryder, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully they have a Persona card of Zack Ryder. I have a feeling, since Tory Wilson has been asked for so long in these games, that she's going to have quite a few different Persona cards. Now, I don't know if it'll be in the Ringside Pass Season 3 with her. I mean, that would make sense. But maybe going forward in like the Ringside Season Pass 4, 5, or 6, maybe she has a couple of Persona cards in there, because that would make a lot more sense. But more than likely, they're going to use her pretty heavily, kind of like they used Jade Cargill in the My Faction mode. They're probably going to lock her dog entrance with her little dog and everything, probably to that mode. And that's just going to piss off a lot of players and a lot of users like myself, customers. And that, now that I've said it out loud, they're absolutely going to do that. They're absolutely going to do that, and that's going to suck. That kind of stuff, if it's DLC character related, I think that should all be included with the Ringside Pass. They should get the wrestler and at least one extra Persona card. That way, can I get 2 versions of the wrestlers, and it really makes that $10 really, really worth it. Obviously, it gives you a ton of VC and My Faction points and other crap in there, but the main focus should be the DLC wrestlers. And if you're going to do this Ringside Pass thing to try to get people to skip tiers, the best way you could do that is you have all the wrestlers at the first tier right away. People get them immediately. Then you have their awesome Persona cards put out through all the way up to tier 40. Like Tory Wilson's extra Persona. If they did the extra Persona thing, like I'm talking about, she could be at tier 40. Obviously, that would suck because you have to grind all the way to 40, but it gives you incentive to get that, right? I mean, you're probably going to yell at me in the comments. You guys yell anytime I talk about DLC or anything like that. But you still get your wrestlers right away. Then it gives you incentive to use, or not use, but play the Ringside Pass all the way to tier 40. That would get me to want to play it. Extra Persona. Because you're not missing out on anything really. It's literally just a different skin for that wrestler. So that's how I would do it if I was 2K. But I bet you if they did that, people would complain about that too. So anyway, how do you feel about this? Do you think Tory Wilson's model looks pretty good? Or do you think it's terrible and you want her entire model redesigned? My only complaint is the ring gear choice. She has so many iconic ring gears. I know that's probably one of her earlier ones. I was kind of hoping for something blue, her iconic blue look she had, or something with the dog. Like, that would have been awesome. Like, I don't know. Now that we have Tory Wilson in here, we got to get Sable. We got to get Sable. Anyway, sound in the comments below. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty.